Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Class of 2020 Celebration of Excellence. Thank you all for attending the first ever virtual Senior Celebration of Excellence. Ceremonies like this, whether done in person or online, are not possible without the tireless efforts of many, and I'd like to take a few moments to thank some individuals and groups for their contributions. First of all, a special thanks is in order to the many people behind the scenes who humbly make nights like this operate efficiently and effectively. This includes, but is not limited to, Mr. Denny Dubs, Mary Helen Hedgebeth, Donna Frickman, Karen Post, our counseling team comprised of Esther Hall, Lateef Johnson, Lindsay Kearns, Nahlis Cottrell, and Donita Jackson. Also, I must thank Scott Kimmons and the auditorium tech crew, as well as Ken Stegman and our maintenance staff for making this possible. There's also a network of key stakeholders such as the PTO, boosters, and foundation who commit their time, talent, and treasure to continuously enhance experiences for students in the classroom, on the stage, and on the courts and fields as part of a holistic approach of educating the whole student. Because of groups like these, our students are exposed to, prepared for, and ready to embrace the many challenges that lie ahead. Certainly, these trying times have showcased just how resilient our students, and specifically the class of 2020, truly is. Gratitude is also extended to our Board of Education. These 5 individuals dedicate countless hours and have a deep passion for providing the best educational opportunities to all students. Furthermore, I'd be remiss not to thank Mr. Damadeo and our entire faculty and staff who commit themselves to excellence in the classroom and through Canvas and Google Meets and Zooms, while forging positive relationships with our students and remaining progressive in their practice. Their experience, passion, and dedication to exceptional educational services helps foster a culture of continual growth and positivity, and I am privileged to call these great people my colleagues. Next, I'd like to thank our district office leadership team, comprised of Superintendent Kirk Konecki, Treasurer Mick Davis, and Assistant Superintendents Dr. Mark Alt and Dr. Melissa Stewart. These individuals and their support staff operate with great humility, treat stakeholders with trust and respect, and they work with a relentless hunger to optimize the performance of our faculty, students, and staff. Moving forward, I also need to thank our parents, families, and community at large for their desire to uphold education as the strongly laid foundation for our students' future success. Finally, it is of the utmost importance that I thank our students, specifically the class of 2020. When I think about this group, I'm inspired by all they've achieved while pursuing their passions and handling all the uncertainty of our world with grace, compassion, and determination. Winston Churchill once stated that a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Amidst all of these difficulties, the class of 2020 has been forced to endure. They've learned how to be empathetic, collaborative, and certainly creative, while embracing the opportunity in every challenge. Your resiliency has and will most certainly continue leading to extraordinary outcomes. Looking ahead to the coming years of college, the working world, and the families you're part of and those you'll begin to mold, continue to challenge yourself as you've done throughout your high school career while being reflective in the process, knowing that such discomfort is part of personal growth and will help untap all the potential that your teachers, administrators, and families have seen inside of you all of these years. Thank you again for sharing this night with us. Congratulations to our seniors and their families. And with that, we'll get the program underway.
Good evening, seniors and families, and welcome to this year's virtual Senior Celebration of Excellence. Over the past 4 years, I have had the pleasure of learning and growing alongside of some of the most talented and bright individuals that that I have ever met. Tonight, we recognize and commend these students for their hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. What makes Indian Hill so special is not just the many accolades that it receives for being one of the best schools in the country, but the students and staff that come in each day with a desire to be a better version of themselves. This senior class has played a huge role in creating an unmatchable culture and setting the bar for excellence so high. And this is a standard that they have been able to maintain even during these difficult times. Parents, thank you for pushing us to reach the potential that you knew we could and for your constant support. We would not be where we are today without you. And thank you to our incredible teachers and staff who go above and beyond each day to give us the tools that we need to succeed in order to achieve our goals. We are so grateful and have learned life lessons from you that we will take with us to college and beyond. Because of you, Indian Hill is a place that we will always be proud to call home. Congratulations to this year's recipients of these awards. I could not think of a more deserving class of students.
At this time, it is our pleasure to recognize the Department Award recipients for personal commitment and academic performance.
For engineering, the Personal Commitment Award goes to Jack Taylor. And the Academic Performance Award goes to Pietro Lavezzo. In English, the Personal Commitment Award goes to Nora Stern, Ashley Pacu. The Academic Performance Award goes to Morgan Coburn and Kathy Ning. For French, the Personal Commitment Award goes to Vivek Alamori, and the Academic Performance Award, Kathy Ning. For band, the Personal Commitment goes to Patrick Overberg. The Academic Performance Award goes to Blake Phillips. In orchestra, Personal Commitment Award winner, Will Campa. Academic Performance, Kimberly Zwolshin. For Vocal Music Awards, Personal Commitment Award goes to Ashley Pacu. Academic Performance goes to Alex Erickson. Indian Hill Choirs, the Excellence in Vocal Music Award goes to Will Warfel. In Latin, the Personal Commitment Award goes to Patrick Rogers and Luke Zins. The Academic Performance Award goes to Allison Ma and Jensen Cassidy. In the National Latin Exam, gold medal recipients in AP Latin 5 were Olivia Sheldon and Will Campa. Silver medal recipients in the AP Latin 5 test was Allison Ma, and in Latin 4, Morgan Coburn. Marketing Education Awards. For personal commitment, Saskia Carbonia. For academic performance, David Halbrin. Mathematics Awards. For personal commitment goes to Will Taylor. Also for personal commitment, Jillian Rice. Academic Performance Awards go to Will Campa and Devin Edwards. In the American Mathematics Competition, award recipient goes to Charles Lindbergh, and the 2020 Honda Math Award also goes to Charles Lindbergh. The Science Awards. For personal commitment goes to Saskia Gabonia and Lynn Choi. Academic Performance goes to Vivek Alamuri and Charlie Lindbergh. Social Studies Awards. For personal commitment goes to Caitlin Breedis and Amy Prue. Academic performance goes to Charlie Lindbergh and Minso Kim. Spanish awards. For personal commitment, Minso Kim. In academic performance, Samaya Hossein. Visual Art Awards. For personal commitment, Bella Denga. For academic performance, Elise Lambert.
Dr. Clapp is an Indian Hill community member, and his son Adam is an alum. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Douglas Clapp's special video contribution and the 2020 Indian Hill Award recipient of the Adam Clapp Memorial Scholarship.
Almost 13 months ago, my dad did what I'm sure was one of the hardest things he's ever had to do. He told me that I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, cancer. Within the time it took my dad to tell me the news, my path through life changed immediately from a predictable daily routine to an unknown, unpredictable blur. This battle, half of any battle, wasn't going to depend on the drugs or the doctors. It was going to depend on the people around me and the confidence I had in myself that no matter what, I was going to do this. From that point on, I never once doubted the fact that I would stand here today and give this speech to you all. Next year, all of you are going to be heading into your own unknown, unpredictable blur. We're no longer headed down the straight path, like the straight arrows on our planning sheets, but into something bigger, without guidelines or signs to point the way. If there is one thing that I've learned from my experience with cancer, it is that truly all things are possible. Any one of you can do with your lives whatever you wish. I want to end with a quote from Walt Disney. Somehow I can't believe there are any heights that can't be scaled by a man who knows the secrets of making dreams come true. This special secret, it seems to me, can be summarized in 4 C's. They are curiosity, confidence, courage, and constancy. And the greatest of all is confidence. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionably. I wish you the absolute best of luck in all of your future accomplishments. You will always hold a very special place in my heart. Thank you all very much.
Jensen Cassidy. Congratulations to all of our senior nominees.
At this time, it is our honor to recognize our special academic awards. Magna cum laude, cum laude. Summa cum laude. Diploma with honors. AP Scholars. AP Scholars with honors. AP Scholars with distinction. National AP Scholar. AP Capstone Diploma. AP International Diploma. AP Seminar and Research Certificate. The President's Award for Outstanding Achievement. The President's Award for Outstanding Excellence.
Congratulations. At this time, it is our pleasure to recognize our National Merit Commended Scholars and our National Merit Finalists.
The Simon Lazarus Junior Human Relations Award, presented by the American Jewish Committee, Cincinnati Region, honors outstanding student volunteers nominated by area high schools. Nominees are students whose daily living exemplifies a devotion to American democratic ideals and the betterment of human relations. Nominees take place in relations workshops and are honored at an award ceremony. Each nominee receives a certificate, and each school library receives a book dedicated in the honor of the nominee. For her commitment to volunteering and leadership in improving human relations, the Simon Lazarus Junior Human Relations Award goes to Miss Jillian Rice.
Each year, the Indian Hill Educators Professional Organization provides a scholarship to one student pursuing a degree in education. This year, we are giving 3 scholarships because all 3 were so deserving. The first recipient of the scholarship is Blake Phillips, also Ashley Pacou, and finally, Amy Prue. Congratulations.
Humanitarian Award. This award is presented annually by the High School Counseling Department to a member of our high school community. This award is presented to someone who is a role model in our school community, discourages intolerance and demonstrates kindness to others, and chooses to make a difference in the lives of others. This year's recipient has a golden heart and is always looking to lend a helping hand. His character, compassion, and kindness sets him apart, and is why we are honored to give this year's Humanitarian Award to Mr. Christian Cole.
The Indian Hill Foundation is proud to present the Rabinold Family Scholarship. This scholarship has been generously initiated by Marjorie and Marlon Rabinold and their adult children, all of whom are alumni of Indian Hill High School. They also have several grandchildren who are either graduated from or currently attending Indian Hill schools, showing the family's deep and long-standing belief in the excellence of the Indian Hill District experience. This is a one-time $1,000 scholarship given to one eligible Indian Hill High School senior who will graduate as a member of the district's 13-year club. The annual scholarship will be awarded to the eligible candidate who, through his or her application, best exemplifies one or more of the Indian Hill High School's 6 pillars: excellence, opportunity, pride, leadership, integrity, respect. The Rabinold Family Scholarship for 2020 will be awarded to Jillian Rice. Congratulations, Jillian. The Indian Hill Foundation and Alumni Organization is pleased to award the William P. Kincaid Scholarship. William P. Kincaid was a beloved icon at Indian Hill High School for 34 years, from 1954 to 1988. He was an English teacher, golf coach, voice of the Braves football and basketball teams, and perhaps most notably, the esteemed sponsor and champion of the Chieftain newspaper. He was the unofficial alumni connection for almost everyone and organized the first Alumni Association in 1995. Mr. Kincaid personified Braves spirit and believed in the potential of all students. In honor of his memory, this scholarship is a $500 merit-based scholarship for up to 3 deserving Indian Hill High School graduating seniors. To be considered for this scholarship, the student must be the child of an Indian Hill alum. For 2020, we are pleased to present the awards to Kimberly Zwolshin, Callie Gibson, and Jory Alf. Congratulations to all our seniors.
We would be remiss if we did not take a moment and recognize the student senior leadership. Thank you to Louisa Klasner, President, Mary James, Vice President, and Anae Gotham, Secretary. The role you play in lifting the spirit of our school is one of the many reasons why Indian Hill High School is a special place. Thank you. The Braveheart Award is given to select Indian Hill School students who epitomize what it means to be a brave. Through their daily actions, whether inside the classroom or not, they embody the spirit of our pillars: leadership, integrity, pride, respect, excellence, and opportunity. Nominated students undergo a rigorous selection process by a faculty committee, and this year, I am proud to announce that our senior class Braveheart recipients are Marjona Asharova and Landry Butkus. Congratulations. Lastly, it is my honor and pleasure to recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2020, Mr. Jonah Shorsha, and the salutatorian of the class of 2020, Mr. Anae Gotham. Congratulations, gentlemen. Anae will now address the class of 2020.
Good evening. I'm honored to have the privilege to share a few thoughts on my class of 2020. They say hindsight is 2020, but none of us could have imagined the developments of the past 2 months. Here we were in March 2020, having submitted all college applications, excited for senioritis prom and spring sports. We were entering the home stretch of concluding AP classes, and our eyes were firmly fixed on the traditions associated with high school graduation. Although things have changed, it is important to note that the meaningful parts of our life are still the same. We will continue our friendships, we will graduate from high school, and we will attend college. As Roy Bennett, the author, once stated, "Be grateful for what you have while pursue your goals. Believe in yourself, you are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine." We are and will always be the historical class of 2020. I've been here for 5 years. The moment I walked into Indian Hill, it felt different than my previous schools. It felt like home. From the first time I stepped through the doors here, I felt like this is the place from which I would graduate. I have a good understanding of what makes this school so special: the many opportunities, the many friendships, the many supporters, the facilities, and the culture of learning. We are not going to let a small blip in the last 2 months take away from our successful journey over the past 4 years. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to thank many important people in our lives: our parents for their unconditional love and support, for being our cheerleaders through these challenging times, our teachers for investing their time and energy to teach and guide us through different subjects and different learning experiences, and for tolerating our mistakes, our immaturities, and our late assignments. Our coaches for teaching us the spirit of competition and the proper way to both win and lose. Our administration for supporting us through the ups and downs and for always having our best interests at heart. Our friends for their support and shared experiences, which will affect who we are now and who we will become in the future. Our classmates for their friendship, wisdom, humor, and hard work. Our class of 2020 is a paradoxical one for sure. We are graduating at an unprecedented time in history. We are healthy but face daunting challenges in these upcoming months and possibly years as a new disease ravages the country with no cure and no vaccine in sight. We have the latest technological innovations with instant communication and social media. However, we are among the most socially distanced generation ever. In light of these challenges, I ask you, class of 2020, to be brave. Be brave in taking up new hobbies and trying new things. Be brave in exploring the world and embarking on adventure. Be brave in serving others and your communities. Be brave in utilizing data to improve our lives today, and in creating new technologies to enhance our lives tomorrow. Be brave in forging meaningful relationships and learning from them. Be brave in leading yourself and everyone around you as we venture forth into this brave new world, full of hope and promise. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Thank you, Anae. Seniors, as we come to a close on this evening's festivities, I'd like to once again thank all those who made this possible. Lately, the phrase, "we are all in this together," has been used to symbolize the collective spirit of humanity. Let us not forget that success is created collectively. Creating the celebration remotely was certainly a new challenge, and one that, although we wanted to meet head-on, is simply different without you occupying the seats in front of us. Seniors, although we are not together in the building, tonight's celebration of excellence is simply one instance where together we have an opportunity to recognize, reminisce, and celebrate the myriad amount of accomplishments you have been able to create and achieve in your time here at Indian Hill High School. Throughout this crisis, the entire world has been asked to pivot, adapt, flex, and face the reality just a few short months ago was incomprehensible. I am so proud of the way you have persevered through this challenging time. That being said, I am most proud of the fact that since the onset of this crisis, you continue to embody what it means to be a brave, and most importantly, in taking such fine care of one another. This is still your senior week, and although celebrations may look different, relish every moment, and along the way, never forget to stop and thank your parents and your entire circle of support. As I stated last month during Be the Light Night while standing on the turf at Tomahawk Stadium, this is not goodbye, it's simply see you soon. Congratulations, seniors. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful night. Go Braves.